Hello and welcome, and in this video we're going to make a professional WordPress website step by step with no steps skipped. So what is WordPress? WordPress is a web software you can use to create a beautiful website or blog, and it's a content management system that makes creating and editing your website really simple and really easy. So let's bring up a to-do list. Okay, so here's what we have to do to create our professional WordPress website. First, we need to get a domain name, and a domain name is basically your website name. So it could be www.yourwebsite.com. That is your domain name, and it'll cost you around $15 yearly. And this is a yearly cost of $15 that you will have to pay to create a website. It's just one of the costs to have your website on the internet and available to everyone. Next, you're going to need web hosting, and web hosting is where your whole website is stored, all your text, your images, and your WordPress installation. Web hosting is essentially a really powerful computer that's on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year, and it has a really fast internet connection that allows you to have a place to store all your website's data and allows others to access it from anywhere in the world. Now, hosting is a monthly cost, and that costs around about $5 a month. Then we're going to install WordPress, which is really quick and really simple. It's a one-click install and takes literally a couple of minutes. Then we're going to install a theme. A theme is the look of your website. There are thousands of themes available for WordPress, allowing you to create a really unique website. And there are free themes and there are paid themes, so there's a wide variety to choose from. We are going to be using a free theme in this tutorial, but there are plenty of professional paid themes which are really cool as well, and they cost anywhere from about $10 to $100, but that's an optional cost. Then we're going to build our website. So we're going to add content, add some images, add a couple of pages, and really put the website together. And that is also free. So our total cost is going to be about $20, which is really good for such a high quality professional website. If you ask a professional web developer to build you something similar to what we're going to build today, a web developer may charge upwards of $1,000. So a professional web developer might charge $1,000 to even say $2,000 or $3,000. So it can be quite expensive, and if you don't believe me, feel free to go out and get a quote from a web developer. Web development services are very expensive. Our website's also going to be responsive, and our theme will be a responsive theme. And what that means is your website will look good on any device, so not just a Mac or a PC, but also a tablet, a mobile device, or a smartphone. How it does this is through a responsive design, which resizes and reconfigures your website based on the device's screen size that the website is being viewed on. So if you're on a small phone, the menu is going to reconfigure and it's going to have a more vertical design. Whereas if you're on a big, desktop computer with a large 20-inch screen, the website's going to be more spread out across the wider screen space that's available. Again, this is a very popular type of website, and with the rise of mobile devices, responsive websites are in high demand. And again, web developers charge a lot to add this functionality to the average website. Okay, so let's go and get our domain name and web hosting. We can do this all at the same place. But before that, quickly, WordPress is used by many notable companies such as Forbes, Sony, General Motors, Jay-Z, Katy Perry, and thousands of other high-profile clients, just because it's so simple and easy to use. And a lot of professional web developers are also going to use this same platform, although like I said before, they're going to charge you upwards of $1,000 to create a website like this. So let's go to Google and let's go to our web host, which is imbahost.com. I've been with IMBA Host for quite some time now. They offer web hosting and domain names, which is very convenient for us. And they're a good web host based out of Sweden, I think. They offer really fast support services. They use cPanel, which is the industry standard in web hosting. They have one-click install functionality so that we can install WordPress in literally 1 or 2 clicks. And they're very, very cheap. So it's going to cost you around $5 a month for hosting and $15 for domain, like I said before. So once we get to imbahost.com, we're going to want to click web hosting. And you'll be presented with a few different things on this page. If we just scroll down here, we have economy, deluxe, and enterprise. And if you scroll down a little bit further somewhere, here it is, they also offer free web hosting, which is available to you if you're on a really tight budget. But it is lacking in terms of the features, and their free web hosting does not have the one-click install. So if we go back up to the top here, we're really picking between 3 different plans. The economy plan, the deluxe, sorry about that. We're really picking between 3 plans: the economy plan, the deluxe plan, and the enterprise plan. The economy plan gives you 10 gigabytes of disk space, unlimited monthly data transfer or bandwidth, 10 email accounts, and unlimited domains. The deluxe gives you 20 gigabytes of disk space and unlimited monthly data transfer, unlimited email accounts, unlimited domains. And the enterprise is basically the same as deluxe, but with 30 gigs of disk space. Also, if you order yearly, deluxe and enterprise come with a free domain name, which is really cool as well. Economy is about $2.50 per month. The deluxe is around $5 here, and the enterprise is getting close to $10. We're going to choose the deluxe. That's what I use, and it comes with unlimited bandwidth, unlimited email accounts, and unlimited domains, which is really good, and 20 gigabytes of disk space. Now 20 gigabytes of disk space is plenty for your small business website or even a couple of business websites. And it's very unlikely that you're going to use up that full 20 gigabytes, even if you're hosting quite a few websites on the one hosting account. They also allow here unlimited domains, so that means that you can actually host multiple domains on the one hosting account. So if we go back to our checklist here, you can host yourwebsite.com, yourfriendswebsite.com, your mom's website.com, your small business website.com, all on the same hosting account, and you pay the extra cost for each domain name that you add, but you're still only paying that $5 monthly, even for the multiple domain names that you're hosting. So we're going to choose the deluxe plan here, and click buy. Then we're going to select I want IMBA host to register a new domain for me, because we don't have a domain yet. Otherwise, if you want to, you can say that you want to transfer my domain to IMBA host if you already own a domain, or I will update my name servers on an existing domain elsewhere, such as GoDaddy.com. They're a great domain registrar. Or I want to use a free subdomain. So you could put in, your website .imbahost.com, and they'll give you that free subdomain of theirs. But that's not really that professional, and I recommend getting your own .com domain name. So we're going to put in our domain name here. We're going to choose www.websitesmadeeasy.com. I'm going to click continue. Okay then, it's unavailable. Yep. Okay, so I'll update my name service then. So I've already got an existing domain here. Okay, so then next page is product configuration. So product or service is shared hosting deluxe, and billing cycle is monthly. Like I said, if you pay yearly, you get a slight discount and you get a free .com domain name included in that. But I'm just going to pay month to month. It's what I've been doing for the last couple of years now, and it adds that extra layer of security in case IMBA hosts start acting up or something. It means I'm not locked into a contract, but I probably should go yearly. But I do month to month, so that's what I recommend you should do. Then we're going to go add to cart. Okay, so we should have shared hosting deluxe, websitesmadeeasy.com in the cart, and that's $5.99, and our total cost is $5.99, and we can go to the checkout. Okay, so what you want to do is fill in your details, so your name, your company name if you have one, your email address, your address, your phone number, stuff like that. Once you've filled that out, we can scroll down and click PayPal. And if you have any additional requirements, you can put them in here. I have read and agree to the terms of service. Then press complete order. Then it'll say order confirmation. Thank you for your order. You will receive a confirmation email shortly, give you an order number, and now it is time to go and check your email. So let's go to Google. Go to mail.google.com because my email is with Gmail. Then you'll see a new email here from IMBA host that says new account information, and it's highly recommended that you read and print this email for your records. Keep it safe and saved because it contains important information like usernames and passwords. So if we scroll down here, we will see our login details, our username and our password, and a login URL to go to our control panel. So if we click that, it'll take us to our control panel. Sorry about that delay there. And we need our username. Just copy and paste that in. And our password. Copy and paste. Then press login. Okay, that should log you in, and you will enter your control panel. Just click no thanks, I'm fine, and this is where we can install WordPress. So if we go back to our to-do list, we can cross off getting a domain name, that's done, and getting hosting, it's also done. So like I said earlier, we now need to install WordPress. It's a one-click installation process and it is quite simple. So let's go back to the control panel. Then scroll down to Software and Services and click on Softaculous. Then under Top Scripts, click WordPress. And on this page we can read about WordPress, view some of the ratings and reviews, and access a demo of WordPress, but we're just going to click install. Scroll down, and under choose protocol, we're just going to keep that default. Under choose domain, you can select your domain. Ours is websitesmadeeasy.com, and IMBA host allows multiple domains on the one web hosting account, so you may have a few different options to choose there. In directory, so this is if you want to install WordPress on a subdomain. For example, if we put blog in that text box there, we'd be installing WordPress at www.mywebsite.com/blog. We're just going to leave it blank because we want to install WordPress on the root of our website. So if you visit, mywebsite.com, WordPress will come up with all our images and content without having to go, / some other name. Under database name, just leave that as is. Table prefix, leave that as is. Site name, you can put whatever you want. My website name, my small business. Site description, this is my WordPress website. Just something that describes your website. It can also be used as like a tagline or a subheading in some themes, so it depends. You can change both your site name and site description at any time from the WordPress, dashboard backend. Then we can create an admin account, so put in your desired username, put in a password, and put in an email address. I'm just going to leave my email address blank here. Then select a language. There's lots to choose. English, Chinese, Swedish, German, Russian, Polish, Arabic, Italian, and many others. We're just going to leave it as English. And email installation details too. So you can put an email address in here, and the software, Softaculous, will email you all these details to you, and you can save them or print them for your records just in case you forget anything. Then we can click install. And this will take a couple of minutes. Once it's finished, it'll say congratulations, this software was installed successfully. We've got two links, one link to our website, which we can open up in a new tab, and one to our admin panel, which we can also open up in a new tab, and we can log in to our admin panel at websitesmadeeasy.com/wp-admin. So that's our admin URL. So it's all finished, and if we check our email, we have a new email here of WordPress, new installation of WordPress. We click that and we can save or print this for our records, and it just contains all the information we need there. But if we go back to Softaculous, we've got our two links, we've opened them up, so we don't need that anymore. And here is our new website with the default WordPress theme installed. And even just to get to this stage, it seems very primitive, but even just to get to this stage, a professional developer will charge up to a few $100s just to do this. So if we go back to our admin login here, we just type in our username and password, and that'll log us into our dashboard, which is the back end of WordPress, and it allows us to make all our edits in WordPress. So if we go back to our to-do list, so install WordPress is done. Now we need to install a theme. A theme is the look of your website, so this is the default WordPress theme on our website now. We're going to change this theme to the responsive theme. But before we do that, make sure you're logged in, because we're going to change two really simple settings before we continue so that we're on the same page. First, you can go to Users, hover over your admin username, click Edit, and feel free to scroll down to New Password here and change your password to something more secure, if you like, and something that you can remember. once you've worked out a password that you want, click update profile, and your profile will be updated. So that'll be your new password when logging in to the dashboard. Then click settings and permalinks. It's the final thing that we need to change. Under common settings, go from default to post name and click save changes. But what this will do is when we create a new page or a blog post, instead of the so say we create a new page called About Us, instead of the URL to that page being websitesmadeeasy.com/p equals 123, it'll be something like websitesmadeeasy.com /about us. So it's more search engine friendly and it's more human friendly as well. So make sure it's post name, because that's really good for the search engines. Then if we go back to our dashboard here, we are ready to install our responsive WordPress theme. So to do that, we go to Appearance, then Themes, and we can install the responsive theme right within WordPress by clicking Install Themes and search for responsive. Press search, and it should be the first result here, responsive by Cyberchimps. We just click install now. We can also click the links for preview or for details, but we're just going to click install now. And what makes the responsive theme really good is if you're viewing your website from a mobile device or a smartphone, the WordPress will resize and reformat so it looks good on the small screen. Then we can just click activate, and there will be a message up here. This theme recommends the following plugin, responsive add-ons. So we need to install a plugin for this theme. It's really simple as well. We just click begin installing plugin and hover over the plugin, responsive add-ons, and click install. And that will install and activate. And once it says all plugins installed and activated successfully, we can then just click on the dashboard and go back to the dashboard here. And if we want to go to our website and refresh, we have the responsive theme. So now that we have our website, and if we resize the browser here, the theme will reformat based on our screen size, and it still looks pretty good. And a normal website wouldn't do this, and we have our menu here still that drops down if we click the top. So it's looking pretty good. So if we go back to our to-do list, we have installed a theme and the required plugin that powers the theme. So now we just build our website, add the content, and get it ready. So if we minimize that, let's start at the top here, and let's go back to our dashboard and add a couple of pages. So let's go down to pages, and we have a sample page here. So just hover over that, because we don't need it, and press trash, and that'll delete our sample page and put it in the trash. Then we can click add new, and we're going to add 2 pages. The first will be about us, and just leave it blank for the moment. Go over here and press publish, and then click add new, and we're going to make a second page called contact us. Again, press publish, and we'll add stuff to those pages and mess around with them in a minute. If we go back to our website here and refresh, on the menu here, we should have the home page, the about us page, and the contact us page. Now, if you want to edit that in any way, we can go to appearance, menus, and we can create a new menu. So let's say if we go back to our menu, let's say we don't want about us, we just want home and contact us. So we create a menu, call it main menu, press create, and Then we can simply choose things down the side here under pages, links, or categories, and add them to our main menu. So let's just say we wanted home and about us. We click add to menu, and home, we'll just copy our website URL, go to links, paste in our website URL, and call that home, and press add to menu. And then these are boxes within our menu, and we can just drag and drop those around to change the order. And then under theme locations, we go to top menu, actually no, we go to header menu, sorry, and then save menu. And then that'll change our menu to just have those 2 items. But let's say we want all 3 again, so we just tick off contact us down the side here, add it to the menu, change the order maybe. I don't mind that order. That original order there. So we have home, about us, contact us, save the menu, and that'll update. So this sample website that we're creating is relatively small. It only has the 3 pages on it. But if you've got a bigger website with lots and lots of pages, you do really want to choose only a select few to go on the top menu here, and you may want to play around with the order of those pages in your menu. So we're going to leave that as is, because that's looking really good. And we're going to do something about this logo up here. So let's go to appearance, then header, and I have made a logo earlier in Photoshop, but if you don't have Photoshop, you can go to a free tool, which is pixlr.com, Pixlr.com. So that's Pixlr here, and just click on the Pixlr editor. But enough of Pixlr for now. Let's go back here to our header section of our dashboard, and we can just click choose file here, upload it from our computer, and the image has to be 300 pixels wide by 100 pixels high to get the best out of your logo. So I'm just going to upload this image. Mine's a PNG file, and click upload here. That's good. So mine's just a bit of a graphic image here with some text. That text can be whatever you like. Crop and publish. And let's go back to our dashboard. Go to our website. Refresh. And we have our new logo here. Okay then, so let's do something with this homepage, because it's looking a little bland. So let's edit this text and this button here by going to appearance, theme options, and by going down to homepage, and we're going to open that up, and we're going to press overrides the WordPress front page option, so just tick that, and then our headline, which is this here, can be WordPress. Our subheadline, which is this here, can be teaching you, and then our content area, which is here, can be teaching you how to make a high quality website with WordPress. Step by step. And then if we go down here, call to action URL. So let's say we want this button here to link to our About Us page. So if we open the About Us page in a new tab, just copy that URL, go back and paste that URL in there, and our call to action text can just be About Us. It can be find out. Actually, no, it could be learn more, would be another good one. And then click Save Options. So it says here, WordPress teaching you how to make a high quality website with WordPress step by step. Learn more. If we click that, it takes us to our About Us page. So if we go back, we have this image here in the corner, or not in the corner, on the right hand side of our website. So what if we want to change this image? Well, we go back to our theme options. Under homepage, we go down to the bottom here and we left something out, which was featured content. And featured content is essentially this image here, and we can replace that with text, another image, or a video. We're going to try and replace it with another image that I prepared earlier. So let's just click Add Media, select Files, and grab our image. And it's an image of Rio in Brazil. So let that upload. And just click Insert into Post, and then click Save Options, and then refresh our page here, and we have an image of Rio in Brazil on the right hand side. This can be a picture of whatever you want, you know, a picture of your business, a picture of some of the products, a picture of your staff. It's really up to you. Or you can replace it with some more text or even a video. Which is really cool because it adds some interactivity to your website, and you can just embed a YouTube video or something like that, and that can be really easy as well. If you just go back to homepage here, featured content, and add your YouTube embed code into here, that would work as well if you want just a really easy way to add a video to your website. So let's scroll down here to the home widgets, and then we will be finished our home page. So to edit these widgets is really simple. We go to Appearance, then Widgets, and we scroll down here and we see our home widgets. So we have home widget 1, that's this one, home widget 2, that's this one, and home widget 3. That's this one. So to edit these widgets, so let's start with home widget 1. You just select a widget. In this case, we're going to be using text. Drag it into home widget 1. Type in a title, and add some text. Then click Save, and refresh, and we have our text in there. Let's do the same for home widget 2. We can just add some text in there. And refresh, and we have our second home widget. And our third home widget, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to add an image to it as well as text. Now to do that, we need to install another plugin. So we can go to Plugins, and then click Add New. Type in Black Studio Tiny MCE, and find Black Studio Tiny MCE widget, then press Install Now. OK. Then activate. And we have the Black Studio TinyMCA widget installed. If we go back to Appearance, then Widgets, we have a new widget called Black Studio TinyMCA. If we go to our Home Widget 3, which is where we want to add our text and our image, put it in there. We can add a title. And so we'll add our image first by pressing Add Media. Then we can upload a file. And I just have a little icon here that I want to upload, which is pretty cool. The laboratory.png. Insert that into the post, and then we can type your text here as well. And if you want to, you can just click the image, press Edit Image, and change any image settings. If you want, you can change the alignment to left, because that might look a little better. And there's your image, there's your text. Then press Save. Once it's saved, go back, refresh. And in the home page, we have our image and our text as well. So that's if you want to insert images into your widgets. You need to use the Black Studio TinyMCA widget to do that. Now let's go to our About Us page here and fix this up. So let's go back to our dashboard, and first let's go back to Pages, then About Us, and Edit. So before we do anything, currently the About Us page has this comment section here. I don't want that comment section on this page, so we go to Screen Options, click Discussion, then scroll down and disallow comments. So untick Allow Comments and press Update. Then we can refresh, and the comments are now removed. So we can now add our text. I have some text here to add, and I also want to add an image, so we can click Add Media, Upload Files, Select Files, get back to our desktop, find an image of some staff members, insert that image into our page. Under Attachment Display Settings here, we can select full size and alignment to left, link to none, because we don't want our image to link anywhere. Then press Insert, and then once that image is inserted into our page, we can then just copy and paste some text. Hang on, I might need to reinsert the image. Just paste the text, then put my cursor at the beginning, then add media, and just try that again. There we go. Because I want it to the text to wrap nicely around the image. Then we can click Update, and then we can refresh our About Us page, and there's the text. It's wrapping nicely around the image, except there's a few words here that aren't looking too good. So if I just add some more text, hopefully that'll even it up so that there's no word by itself there. Doesn't look very good. So let's just add some more text, press Update, and this is just a bit of Latin that I'm using here just to fill in space, and refresh, and there's the text wrapping nicely around the image. So that's our About Us page. It's done. Now Contact Us. So let's click that, and again we want to remove these comments here. So to do that, we can go back to all pages, contact us, and edit, and then uncheck the allow comments, press update, refresh, and there should be no comments on that page. And on this contact us page, I want to add a map, a contact form, and some contact details. Okay, so let's go to Google Maps. Just Google that and find where we are based. So we are based in Canberra. Okay, the capital city of Australia. Okay, so this is where our business is based, in Canberra, and we want a map on our website to communicate that to any prospective clients or prospective customers. So what we want to do is get our map on the screen here and click the little link button, and then click Customize and Preview Embedded Map. Then we can set our width and dimensions. So we're going to click Custom. We're going to have a width of about 900 and a height of around 300. Actually, let's change that width to about 800. Then we're going to have some code. Sorry about that. We're going to have some code down here. It's it's off camera a little bit, but we're going to have some code that we're just going to want to copy and paste into the HTML of our website, so we can then close that. Close all this. Edit page here. Click text, and then just copy all that code in, and then that'll be our map. Right there. Click update. And hopefully that map isn't too big. Okay, it is slightly big, but we're gonna fix that. To fix that, we're gonna remove this sidebar on our page. So to do that, we go back to our page here, and under template, click full width page. Press update. And refresh, and that'll make our contact us page a full width page, and it'll allow us to have our map fill up the entire width of the screen. We want to do this to showcase all our contact details on this contact us page, and as you can see on the about us page here, this sidebar has search, recent posts, etc., and we don't want that on our contact page, but that's all right for our other pages, although you can edit what goes on the sidebar. I'll show you how to do that in a second. So here's our map, and then let's just update that, and now let's add a contact form. So to do that, we go to plugins, add new, because we need another plugin, and type in contact 7. Okay. It's not there. Try contact form 7. It's probably better. And there it is, contact form 7. We'll just click install now. Okay. And then press activate, and we will get a new tab here on our sidebar called contact. Then click contact form 1, and we have now a contact form with a your name field, a your email field, a subject field, and a your message field. That's fine. Under mail, you can change which email address the the submissions of the form get sent to. So if you want the people's messages to get sent to your email address or the business's email address, you can specify that email address here. Once you're happy with it though, you just copy this short code up here in the brown box, then go back to your page. Under Contact Us, press Edit, and we have our map, which is all good. Go back to text mode, it's probably better, and underneath, hang on, that didn't copy to what, did it? Go back and copy your shortcode and paste it underneath the map, then press Update. Then you can refresh. And we have a contact form under here as well. Let's just add a title to that. So if we go back, close that, go back to our page here, go to Visual. And if we just put a heading in here, it's like Contact Us. If we make that bold and then say something like, contact us via email and get a response within 24 hours. Press Update. Okay, refresh, and we should have our little bold headline and our instructions. Okay, and you can mess around with that as much as you want. We have our map here of Canberra and our location, our Contact Us form, and where that text is here underneath that, you can always put your phone number, your email address directly if you want people to just see your email address, or your normal address, okay, your fax, anything like that can be placed on this page. Once you've done that, we'll just go back to the home page here, and that is pretty much everything that we wanted to do. But before we finish up, I'll just tell you how to edit this sidebar here. So we go back to our dashboard, we go to Appearance, then Widgets, and under Main Sidebar, all these widgets here make up this main sidebar. So let's say we want to remove the archives box here. Just grab archives, drag it back across, refresh, and then the archives box will have gone. So we just have, the search, recent posts, recent comments, categories, meta. So let's clean this up a little bit. I want recent posts and recent comments and search, but that's it. So let's trim this down. Let's get rid of meta, get rid of categories, and just keep those three. Then we can refresh. You don't even have to press save, sorry. And we have our three sidebar widgets here, and that's it. So that's how you manipulate that right-hand sidebar. And so if we go back to our to-do list, that's everything. We've finished building our website, so that's done. So that is how you build a WordPress website step by step with no steps skipped. It uses the responsive theme, which makes it mobile friendly, so it resizes based on your screen size. We've added a couple of different pages here, added some text, added some images, align the images to wrap around the text. Align the images so that the text wraps around them, and added some interactivity. So we added the images, we had the call to action button, we have the map. I briefly did an overview of how you would embed a YouTube video if you wanted that instead. So this is a beautiful WordPress website. You can then customize it to your heart's content. Once you know the basics of editing and installing plugins and themes, you can now go through here and edit stuff to your needs and completely customize any other pages that you deem necessary to have on your website. So that's all for this video today. If you like this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments about videos for the future, and your opinions and inputs in relation to this video. So again, thanks for watching, and comment, rate, and subscribe.